attained this relationship with the name of God, you've attained everything. It's the origin of all happiness. I mean, of course, isn't everybody in this world, aren't they seeking happiness? Well, hey man, the eternally blissful name of Krishna is the best of all happiness. It's the ultimate happiness. It's the greatest happiness in the world. It's the greatest revelation of the absolute truth. You realize, this is God's happiness. I finally learned how to make the Lord happy. Man, and my happiness is in that. You know, my success is in that in life. Okay? All my good fortune is because of that. That is the true store of wealth. You know, people are looking to have a material store of wealth, and that's always going to fail everybody. It's going to fail all of us if we think that is our store of wealth. Our store of wealth for truth, and everybody listen to this, our store of wealth is God. So our store of wealth is not just God, 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 and not knowing God. No, our store of wealth is knowing God, relating to God, tasting that Lord, the bread of life, man. That is our store of wealth. If you don't have that, and you can be one of these big Bitcoin guys, you could be a billionaire like Bill Gates, but you are poor if you don't have this relationship, if you don't have this wealth. Krishna himself is the origin of all wealth. He's the golden goose that all that gold people are chasing after. Okay? This is real wealth. Our store of wealth is in that relationship, and that relationship is available here and very easily. Otherwise, you can listen to the preaching of all those gurus, Narayan Raj included, man, many lifetimes to get that. And here it's available in this life, maybe even in a day or two or a week or 20 years, whatever it takes, it's worth whatever effort you put into it. Yeah. See, the origin of everything. What else do you need? Just attaining the eternal blissful form of the Lord. And that's the gift here, man. Come here, wash your clothing, all your conditioning, all your shame and shamefulness, and all your bad deeds and good deeds. And just wash it all here. Wash it all off, man. And have this eternal blissful relationship with God forever. You get to know God's ways and God's mind just in this relationship. See how he's working in the world. See how he's working through people you hate or you used to hate. See how he's working through the people you love or you used to love. You know, that's all temporary love and hate of the world, man. It's all a material pastime that comes and goes. You know, you love somebody for a while, and then you end up hating them, usually. And then you hate somebody, and you may end up loving them. Yeah. All right, let's see what Prabhupada says. So Prabhupada says, so Lord Chaitanya has explained the particular features of Krishna, and he's given evidence from Brahma Samhita and other authentic Vedic literatures. So we have concluded that Krishna is the origin. See? So we need to hear what? The scriptures written by realized souls. And you also need to hear them preached by a personality like Prabhupada with their word, according to the time, place, and circumstance. That's why our preaching here is different than Prabhupada's. Prabhupada's was according to time, place, and circumstance, and ours is also. The same Krishna that was working in Prabhupada, well, you get to see if that same Krishna is working here. But the preaching is different because of the time, place, and circumstance. One of the qualities of God and Guru, they always work according to the time, place, and circumstance. That's why they're beyond these leaders and these gurus and these spiritual masters who are still in the box. They still think inside the box of Varna, Ashram, Dharma, and traditions that were previously. The Lord doesn't give them any original ideas that the original personality of God has and likes to dispense. He's always doing new thing, the real Lord, in a particular time and place. It's always progressive, not regressive. Raghunuga Bhakti is the topic of the year. See? Prema Bhakti is the issue. See, it's being issued. Why not get the issue? We're issuing prema, devotion to Krishna, attraction to talk. He has given evidence from Brahma Samhita and other authorized Vedic literature. This is why you gotta hear the preaching from a real devotee who preaches according to the time, place, and circumstance, relevant scriptures in a relevant way to give the fastest progress to the progressive person. That could be Vaidhi, like it was with Prabhupada, to bring people from, no culture at all, see, but no spiritual culture, taking drugs and acid and LSD and cocaines and, smoking cigarettes and all this other garbage, bewildered by, all these bad habits and things. Bring them up to regulation, dry them out a bit. Even here, devotees, some still need to be dried out, man. Look at some, they can't even maintain being here because of drugs and stuff like this. They may need a little dry out period. Yeah, headliner topic, man. Prema Bhakti is the what do you call it? The topic of the ages. It's a hot topic, and it doesn't get cold unless the devotees are cold. Oh, there's no prema in that devotee. Oh, he's cold, man. Oh, no hot topic of prema. No possibility because he's not a hot devotee, man. You got to be a hottie. Are you a hottie out there? That's the bottom line. What about you, Shamaguri? Are you a hottie? Are you hot? Hot? Prema hot? Or would you like to be? Hang out with Lalita Ganga. You'll become a hottie, man. Or Johan. They'll make you hotties. They're hot with hot bhakti, man. They're hot stuff. People think hot is a beautiful body. What is that's going to go, man? You don't know what's inside that container, man. It's usually not very good. Unless it's one of our, you cannot be like, Shama Sundari. She's purified, man. She has bhakti, devotion for Krishna. Then she has a nice external body, beautiful, and internal beautiful body. Now that's what we're looking for. I don't care, externally ugly, fat, skinny, doesn't matter. Do you have bhakti inside? That is the issue. Because that just makes you beautiful. Ugly, fat, external, doesn't matter. You become beautiful because of real bhakti and devotion. Okay? And 37 degrees. There are many Prabhupada goes on. There are many demigods, gods, and living entities, energies, millions and millions. See, there are many demigods, gods, and living entities. And them demons too. A lot of those, especially now. Energies, millions and millions. But Parasya Saktir Vidyavadvi Shurite Shrita Upanishad. The Supreme Lord has nothing to do. Quote, nothing is equal to him or greater than him. Okay? There it is. Nothing is equal to Krishna. Okay? Nothing is greater. Nothing is equal. That's why we worship Krishna. How do you know? How does a devotee know? How do you know he's an experienced devotee who knows that? Well, you can see they know the Lord. They have real prema. Devotion reveals the truth about Krishna and his eternal beauty, his eternal ecstasy. He's being the greatest happiness. See? Well, that's the kind of teacher you need. Somebody really knows. See? He really knows. You can see this person really knows. He's got his nose in God's business, man. I'm burning for prema. I'm with them every day. I love being with Lalita, Johan, also River Yamuna. Yeah, don't forget River. She's good too. She's becoming a real hottie, man. Look for those hotties. Oh, you hear that? What happened with Janaki? She must be becoming a hottie too, huh? She went out there. After I left, see, then the mercy really flows after I go. So she goes and continues on, and somebody pulls up in the car. Sankirtan story. Somebody pulls up in the car, pulls over. This lady says, I just had to pull. I just feel overwhelmed. I heard your voice chanting this name. What does it mean? I feel overwhelmed by hearing. I got to know all about it. And so she preached to her for half an hour. Now, where did this stuff happen? Yeah, man. Bhakti Hadis, man. That's what it's all about. Bhakti Hadis. They're the only Hadis around, man. The other Hadis get cold. They get old, man, and they lose their heat. They lose their attraction. It must be horrible for a woman when they get old, right? When they get older, especially when they're Hadis when they're young, and then they start to get the skin gets really withered, dry. Then they got they can delay the inevitable. They go out for surgeries. Yeah, she stopped right from in her car, man. So, what is this? Yeah. No one is equal. No one is equal or greater than him. He acts in different phases, manifesting his parts and parcels, which are simultaneously differently situated by his unlimited variegated potencies. His part and part, which are simultaneously differently situated. See, differently situated. This is the variety. The spiritual variety is not becoming one with God. What is that? That's bullshit, man. That's a bullshit teaching. That's a misleading half-truth. No, perfect realization is you understand the Lord in this supreme feature, his unlimited varieties of bliss. See? Especially because the devotee becomes awakened to their unique relationship with the Lord. They start to relate to the Lord in their individual way. Variegated. Oh yeah, this is the mother of Krishna. Oh yeah, this is the beloved of Krishna. The same Krishna, but a different relationship. Oh, I really like that person. I really like Lalita Ganga's relationship with Krishna. Boy, she's so intimate with the Lord. Oh, I'd like to worship like that. That's called Raganuga Bhakti. That's what we preach here. That's what we teach here. Differently situated than with Prabhupada's preaching. See, our preaching is differently situated. Why? Because time, place, and circumstance. It's time for progress. Are you a pilgrim on the path that is ready for the progress? Are you a progressive pilgrim? No, Prabhupada's preaching, he's the only acharya ever going to be for the world. We're just going to meditate on Vaidhi Bhakti and the building temples and distributing prasadam, the physical stuff. Hey, how would you like to distribute ecstatic devotion prasadam? How would you like to distribute the confidential truth in Prabhupada's books that nobody seems to know? Oh, I don't believe. I'm not a believer, man. I just believe in, just give me the old time rules and regulations that Moses taught. I'm not interested in a Jesus type teaching. I'm not interested in a Lord Chaitanya type teaching. Hey, but it's in the Bible, man. It's in the Vedas. It's in the Bhagavad Gita, for God's sake. I don't believe. That's because you don't listen to it extracted. We've been delegated. We've been engaged in the extraction of people in Maya by extracting the confidential message of the Bible and the Vedas. It's time to extract people out of the illusion. Okay. You need the SEAL team, the Navy SEALs, to go in there and seal people, man. Seal them with bhakti. Anoint them with the oil of God. That's what our SEAL team does. We got Navy SEALs here. We're building a team. That's why you're in training here. Every day you got to come. Well, not every day, but, you know, if you're a real SEAL, you'll come regularly, man. And we'll come and seal you. We'll make you a SEAL. You'll have flappers, and you'll flop into the water and liberate people, and they'll laugh at you and think, look at that silly person. And you go down the street chanting Hare Krishna ecstasy, and they'll say, yeah, look at it's a Navy SEAL over there. You see, they got flappers. They're a big joke. And people laugh on Harinam. Oh, big Harinam there in Ottawa. Great. And inspire those guys, those truckers. Boy, these demons, they're just treacherous, man. They're taking their fuel away, you know? Can you imagine these demons? They'll do. It's this world is run, the city of Ottawa run, they're going, oh, well, we got the orders from the elites, man, to take the fuel from the truckers, man. Let them freeze in their trucks. That's who your governments are, man. They're Rakshasa demons, man. They don't give a shit about you. Why are you electing them still? Why are you so stupid? You're dedicated to your torturers. Yeah, can you imagine, man? Are you ready to get free? Come over here. We'll cut you free, man. We'll rip those masks off. We'll extract all that poison they put in your body. I just met this policeman. He's lost faith. A policeman from where? He's from Canada. He's on his 2-week vacation. And he says, yeah, I've lost faith in this government, man. He's a policeman, man. He was talking to. We had a good talk. Yeah, I lost faith in these guys. I said, did you get your injections? He said, yeah, I got them all. And now I can't, I get tired. It's made a change, not for the better in me. And I still got COVID. I still got sick. I don't believe them anymore. Yeah, it's good. They're good realization. I had that with the world and with ISKCON. I don't believe him anymore, man. I believe Krishna. I believe Prabhupada. I believe these devotees, man. I don't believe speculators. I don't even believe Tony Robbins. I don't believe these gurus. Man. They don't represent ecstatic devotion. I don't see, they're not looking like hotties to me. Yeah, I like hotties, man. Hot with bhakti, real bhakti like Lalita. Yeah, Johan, that's hot, man. I want to feel some of that heat. Yeah. See, which are simultaneously differently situated by his unlimited variegated potency. See, differently situated. This is what people don't know. When you develop a relationship with God, you're differently situated by your personal, unique relationship. And it's beautiful to see. You're like a jewel in this world. Nobody can be like you. You'll do a special work. You'll be like Tinkerbell. You know, Tinkerbell, she found her service. All fairies get a particular service. See, this is Krishna teaching. See, when your gift is awakened, when your soul is awakened in relationship with the Lord, your relation also begins to awaken and develop. See? Very unique, variegated. You're part of the variegated transcendental potency now. See? Each potency naturally in sequences, providing him full knowledge, power, and pastimes. Isn't that amazing? See? Each potency, each jiva who is awakened in their transcendental relationship with Krishna, they get unique knowledge and potency to serve the Lord. Full knowledge. You have full knowledge. What do you need? How much knowledge do you need? Oh, I'm a servant of Krishna. That's all I need. Oh, yeah, my happiness is serving the Lord. That's full knowledge, man. And let me just go deeper, deeper, deeper and relish that more and more and more. Make the Lord happy more and more and more in so many variegated ways. Oh, yeah, let's go and relish the holy name of God. Let's go and plunder this storehouse of wealth. Oh, I thought it was in fiat currency, and that's disappearing, right? They keep printing lots of paper, and the people thought, well, I thought this was real wealth, and that's disappearing. Everything is, oh, Bitcoin, I thought it was in Bitcoin or crypto, and that disappeared. Oh, they can just turn off the internet, and it's gone. Everything will abandon people now except, is your storehouse of wealth in the Lord. Are you free in the Lord, in your ecstatic, intimate relationship with God, awakened? Have you found real freedom and real sovereignty that way? And only that way, only by becoming an associate of the Lord. This is a message to you, New Agers. You think you're going to be sovereign on your own. No, never. That's why you'll be taken down by Maya still, until you're sovereign in your love of God, in your love for the transcendental Lord. True sovereignty is in that. True happiness is in that. Otherwise, no one will be fulfilled. For anywhere from the demon to the good people, from the good to the bad, nobody will be fulfilled by their activities until your activities are in the Lord. Okay? Your life is in God. When the Lord is your life and soul, and you're the life and soul of the Lord. Literally, you are Satchidananda. That's the life and soul of the Lord. And you are that in this world for the people's liberation. True understanding and true knowledge. And there's no knowledge better than this kind of preaching of it. The acharyas preach it in the books. And we emphasize it. We magnify it. We exemplify it. Yes, we do. Right, Andromeda? Right, Freddie? Yeah, no more roboties, just hotties in bhakti. The only solution Ottawa has to burn in the spirit of Raganuga Bhakti. Absolutely, man. You truckers, man, turn your CBs on. Turn those to this channel of Facebook Live every day. 365 days a year. Minimum of 4 hours a day. Minimum time. That is no less. We have a lot of Maya to overturn. Minimum 4 hours a day. We are broadcasting live here. Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and no censorship done here. Why? Because our message is for everybody. It's for Zuckerberg. It's for the YouTube staff. It's beneficial for everybody because we preach the highest truth, distinguish distinguish it from the illusion, welfare of everybody, demons, demigod, the matter, poor people, rich people. Just come here. Whoever gives here, you're the greatest person in the world. I don't care. You're rich, now you're really rich. If you're a poor person, you come here, now you're really rich. See, everybody gets the same riches. You become rich in love of Krishna, man. The only thing that's important in this world is loving God. Really, honestly, emphatically. Love of God is the only important thing to look for. It's what you're looking for in that relationship with a beautiful woman or man. You're looking for love just in all the wrong places. It's only just training. You're learning how to love God by loving man first. You should love God, then you'll love man. You'll love the God in man. You won't love the shadow. The shadow is not lovable. The shadow is boring. It's boring to God. Why he barely looks at the shadow? And everybody's looking. Oh, look at the shadow. Oh, look at this beautiful hottie man and hottie guy. And they can't look inside the containers full of garbage. They only see the outside. It shines. It's like shining shoes. Women and men, they shine the shoe. Inside the shoe is just dead leather, man. Or smelly feet. Oh, let me go get this beautiful woman who spent hours in the beauty parlor, man. Getting the nails done, and all that. Oh, she looks so good. Oh, look at how they wear these nice things in Playa del Carmen. Oh yeah. Just so they come here. I think they just come here. Oh yeah, let's come and showcase ourselves. I told the cop that. And the policeman today. He said, these women, he said, oh, look at all these beauty. I said, yeah, they come here to showcasing their beauty, but what's inside isn't so beautiful. And he said, you're right, yeah. He said, I don't know if it's worth it. He said he met this beautiful woman. I don't know if I should be saying, well, I'll just say he won't probably watch this. If he does, great. Anyway, he met this beautiful woman. So I won't name any names, so it should be all right. He met this beautiful woman, man. He says, yeah, she's so beautiful. And she's wealthy with a lot of money. But my God, I have to listen to all her glorifying how much money she has, and how much wealth she has, how many properties she owns. He says, this is so friggin' boring. I said, yeah, you see, that's what's inside. Outside, beautiful, owns all this wealth and everything. But then you get to see what's inside. It's full of, crapola. Glorifying dead things. That's what you see coming out of the mouth. Oh, these dead things are so great. Look, there's this shiny gold piece. Is so great. I got so many of these shiny gold pieces. Wow. Yeah, can you take that with you when you die? No, I'll pass it on to my relatives. Oh yeah, they'll fight over it. Yeah. What wealth can you take with you? well, we preach here. We share here what we distribute here. This is eternal, man. You'll feel your eternal roots even in this life. You won't have to wait to die. No, this ain't the preaching of these gurus out there who say, oh, well, when you die, after you've given me all your money and all your time and all your energy and all your work, and then when you die, believe me, the pearly gates will open, and they won't open. You've been hoodwinked. You've been fooled, because Maya's always fooling people. When you really love God, you'll really love people. You'll love the God in them. You won't love their false ego. If they still got a false ego, you think, shadow. Yeah, showcasing beauty. Go. What else do they got, man? If you don't have this, this is why you see. Look at Shama Sundari. Hey, talking. She's a beautiful woman, beautiful. But is that her wealth? Her wealth. She has physical wealth. Okay, beauty, beautiful body. But her wealth is her relationship with God. That protection she feels every day. She values that. See, beautiful women, if you don't have God, that's proof that she's got the mercy of God. Because there are a lot of beautiful women, man, and men too, who have their good bodies and everything. They can care a fig about God. They just want to showcase their beauty and get the adoration of the world. See, that's illusion, man. But if you really have the mercy of Krishna upon you, like Shama Sundari, even though you got a beautiful body and everything, fit body, intelligent, smart, she's got all these attributes. But the real wealth that she has, and she knows it, we can see she knows it, is this love, this devotion to God. That's her treasure. Okay? That's all Krishna wants. You know, you can, if you have that, he may bestow all kinds of wealth on you. Maybe you'll be beautiful, maybe not. Maybe you'll be healthy. Doesn't matter really for a person who has love of God, because it'll all be used, whether you might even be sick, and that'll be your preaching. There's one lady, her arm was bitten off by a shark. And they asked, are you sad about that? Or do you feel that now you've been ripped off by God? And she said, no, man, this is the greatest preaching I'm doing now. This was the Lord. My Lord had this happen. And man, I'm preaching up a storm now. People are coming. They're me. See, now that's a devotee. And look at River. Same thing. People are inspired by her. I hear it every day. And whatever it is, sometimes she's complaining, not enough of this. But she's honest and vocal about it. And people say, wow, that's so inspiring. I wish I could do that. See, the Lord uses everything. Yeah. Yeah, and you use your opulences in the service of the highest personality of Godhead. Yeah, but it's even more than that. I mean, devotee, that I don't, they don't get real happiness from using their. I mean, they just do it because what else are you going to want to do with it, really? Use it in God's service. But their happiness is just communing with God. They go even above that. They're not. That's that's for people still trying to attain Krishna usually. No, they're into in their communion with the Lord, in their intimacy with God, in their Vrindavan mood and relationship. Okay? I mean, that's where it really is for them. Others, they're doing like this, using their wealth to attain Krishna. But here, the Lord ain't waiting. Very quickly, you can start attaining Krishna. He'll give you taste, you get bhakti lata bij, you develop that, you get purified of all these conditionings that have been given, and beliefs and illusions. All these jealousies and hatreds start coming out. You get exercised, exhorted. These things come out of you because of the pure bhakti, the pure love of God, Krishna in you. Starts forcing these things out of you, which is nice, easy. Prabhupada says, there is no estimate, but he is the origin of all. Just like in your New York City, there are so many manifestations of electricity, but the origin is the powerhouse. Similarly, he is the origin and the powerhouse. Okay, I'm going to shut up for a while. I don't want to put a strain on the voice. That's good enough. Rest it up, and then we'll be back for more. Maybe somebody else is inspired to go on. Okay, thank you very much, everybody. And we'll be back. Hare Krishna.